Hello everyone, welcome to Rishikul Online School. It is Module 2 of the poem A Thing of Beauty by John Keats. Here I am telling you the summary of the poem. Now, the summary. The excerpt, which makes the beginning of Keats' longer poem Endymion, voices his eternal love for beauty. A beautiful object gives eternal joy to the one who seeks it. Its charm increases with the passing of time. Beauty leaves an everlasting imprint on our minds and it cannot ever be reduced to nothingness. The impression of beauty lurks in our mind and remains preserved in the memory as a quiet bower or in the form of sweet dreams which revive and flash up in our mind when we sleep. These memories may also revive when we are quiet, breathing, or meditating with a healthy mind. These beautiful thoughts and memories bind us to this earth. Thus, with every passing day, on every morning, we prepare a wreath of flowers which strengthens our bond with earth. Despair and disappointment are the integral features of life, and so we often suffer pain and loss of hope due to the absence of goodness and nobility. The selfish and inhuman nature makes us gloomy and overshadows our happy thoughts, darkening our ways and making them unpleasant and unhealthy. Man strives and struggles, searching a way out of this darkness and gloom, and in spite of experiencing sadness and remorse, he is able to find his happiness in some form of beauty, which drives away the sadness from his dark and gloomy self. All the objects of beauty, the sun, the moon, the trees, whether young or old, cast an enchanting spell and sprout as the shady boon ever for the simple sheep. The beauty of the daffodils growing in pastures and meadows and the clear waters of the rivers give a cooling and pleasant experience in contrast to the warmth and unpleasantness of the hot season. The poet sees the magical spell of beauty in all objects of nature and thus basks in the mystifying beauty of the thick forest undergrowth. The blossoming of beauty is also to be experienced in the grandeur of death of those mighty and powerful kings, in the grandeur of death of those mighty and powerful kings and knights who made supreme sacrifices and died noble deaths. The tales of their spectacular and grand lives, which we have heard or read, are like a perennial fountain from where we draw the elixir of life. Being a great source of inspiration, they pour forth unto us as the immortal drink received from the brink of heavens above. Now, I am telling you something about the title of the poem. A Thing of Beauty is an excerpt from Keats' poem Endymion, a poetic romance, one of his earliest creations, which appeared in the volume of poems published in 1818. The poem is based on the classical Greek myths of the love of the moon goddess Cynthia for a young shepherd, Prince Endymion. Actually, the entire poem here explains the abundance of natural beauty in every sphere of nature. You can find out the beauty of nature in the entire poem. So, the first line is the appropriate one to describe the poem properly. Therefore, the title is appropriate all around. This is all for module 2. I will explain more in the next module. Thank you.